So what are you doing, Brian?
I'm gardening.
So if everyone remembers all the peas that were right here, and what do we have in that bed? What was
we
it?
had mostly like lettuces and all that kind of stuff.
So what are you doing now?
So I'm reading this book called The One Straw Revolution. And so I'm experimenting. That's one of the great things about gardening, is that you can experiment. So instead of removing everything, you can see like here, I left the root systems of all the stuff that was in here. I left the root systems because I didn't want to disrupt the soil. I'm just trying it out. But what I'm actually doing is I'm planting what are called the Three Sisters. It's a Native American thing. That it's in permaculture they call them guilds. It's plants that go really well together. And so what I'm growing is corn.
Winston, off.
Winston.
Don't eat that.
What I'm growing is corn, squash, and a sort of bean. And what happens is the corn grows tall, the beans climb up the corn and provide nitrogen to the soil, and then the squash provides ground cover for all of that. And so it was used here because it gets so hot. And so what you do with the squash is you plant those in a triangle, 6 inches apart. But I just go there. So there's one there, one there, one there. And they're 6 inches kind of apart.
Oh, wow.
And then right over here, I'm going to mix my red beans. And there's going to be 4 of them. And they're going to be more of a square. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then in between those, I'm going to put my chipotle pinole maize corn, which is a popcorn. Beans and corn, squash. Beans and corn, squash. Beans and corn, squash. Beans and corn, squash.
Nice.
And so I've done that with 2 different things. So this is just kind of an experiment for me. We'll see how it goes.
Yep. All the things we're doing to pass time until Birdie gets here.
Well, we're going to be home a lot, so
Yes.
we got to do home workouts, we got to do home gardening, we got to do all that sort of thing.
Right? Right, Winston? Winnie. Win.
You might have found a pea in there.
Right?